Hello everybody, Roya Rockwood is in the house, or if I want to be more personal, hello, I'm Roya. Okay, now, most of you might have already known about how Protect IP and SOPA have been going around a bit. I made a recording about this a while back, but I've never bothered releasing it because it sounded god-awful. But I might as well mention what happened. So, Protect IP and SOPA, well, IP stands for Internet Piracy. And what these two bills would have done is these two bills would have made it so internet piracy would be harder to do, but would also alongside be taking down a lot of sites, including stuff like YouTube and Google, of course. It would prevent a lot of things from being shared, forcing the internet to possibly go broke, in a sense. It would probably just destroy the internet as we know it. Similar to how in 2009, where the internet bandwidth was actually about to hit 0 bytes, sorry. Now that would have been scary. Luckily, we were able to purchase more memory. I don't know how, do not ask me. But still, I'm noticing this, now, Protect IP was the reason why I got a copyright strike on November 16. And that was only because, well, Protect IP... what they did was, on November 16, they used a whole bunch of software to, every single company used their own software to detect and put copyright claims on a lot of material, which is why all the Super Family Guy Fighter 2 videos went down. Now, as for Warner Brothers, Warner Brothers was in on this too, and what they did, they were collecting so many different types of data. There were even some movies made by, I think Universal or some other kinds of groups. It's found on the Locker Gnome page. I don't have access to that page because I can't find the link anymore. But if you ever take a look at the video below in the description, you'll be able to find it. Long story short, on that part, they were doing copyright claims, ridiculous ones, where they were even claiming things that weren't even theirs that were on the internet. Now that's surprising, isn't it? SOPA is bound to do the same thing. Now SOPA is known as the Stop Online Piracy Act. As for what I know about SOPA, that's still going around in the House and the Senate. So people such as Jamie Clement, Chris Pirillo, Joshua Adams, and myself are all working together to put a stop to this problem. Because if this does in fact go into play, I'm out of a job of doing commentaries and reviews and whatnot. Hey, crap. Our account might also be in the we might be hanging from a vine. However, before the apocalypse happens, I just want you guys to make sure that you're friended with me on Facebook, following me on Twitter, or Formspring, or even Tumblr in that case. Yep, that's right, I have 4 backup accounts. And also, if you haven't already checked my sister station, which I believe should be in the clear for this situation, should anything go down badly. I don't believe ish will go down. I don't believe that fish will go down. Yes, fish is my censorship of the S word. But nevertheless, make sure that this is all in good hands. Make sure that everything is... Make sure that you're watching the Locker Gnome video. Make sure that you've got me on Facebook, Twitter, Formspring, or Tumblr, and so forth. If anything happens, that's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find any new updates. If Blip.tv for some reason decides to go down, then I might be out of the job of going on there either. So, there's no way to. I really don't know what I'll be doing from here on out. But nevertheless, let's just fight the Stop Online Piracy Act. We gotta get this thing out of the way. We don't want to have. Okay, it's good that we're fighting internet piracy, but of course I wouldn't download anything illegally. That's the reason why I don't use torrents. But still, there's no reason to make a bill that would make it harsher for people like us to use the internet the way we do. Whether you're Jamie, whether you're Johnny from Brain Scratch Comms, whether you're Joshua Adams picked up on a bus, or Brenna Giagicic, whether you're Chris Pirillo, whether you're James Wolfe, the angry video game nerd, or even me, Roya Rockwood, you can't allow any of these kinds of problems to get in your way. So with that said, I really have nothing more to say except fight the system. Fight this. Fight for the cause. Fight for the cause that is the internet. Properly. That's the word I was looking for this whole time. Properly. And so that's basically all I have to say. Let's take this bill down. If I had more to say about it, I definitely would. The information you find in the links will definitely help you out, and that's all I have to really admit. Well, not admit, but that's all I really have to give on this part. So I leave the rest of this work in the hands of the people that will make this decision right. Let's boycott SOPA. In fact, as we speak, I'm actually preparing the video for the description. So, phone call. But nevertheless, I'm also inputting the boycotting SOPA link. So anywho, Roya Rockwood out, and I better get that phone call before it hits 4 rings. Toodles!